all the words we use, when pride and love they make us choose it. We're losing love, and it's ours to lose. And where do the feelings go when the warmth here it turns to cold, and we're picking sides and points of view? But we know now how it feels inside when our hearts go for a scenic drive. Got fear sitting right along by him in the passenger side. Somebody break, somebody better break, somebody break before we take a fall.
Good morning. Has the 52 bus come yet?
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
The 52 bus, has it come yet?
I don't know.
Oh, I hope it hasn't come yet. It doesn't come by very often. I'd hate to have to wait for the next one.
Yeah.
Would you like an apple? It's very good.
Yeah, look.
It's not much to look at, I admit. It's just a plain old apple, but it's really juicy. Personally, I like the red one. Some people really like the green, but I just love the color red. And this here is the reddest apple you'll ever see.
Look, I just want to be left alone.
My husband, Herb, God rest his soul, used to pick apples in an orchard near his house when he was a kid. He and his friends, the little devils, would sneak into old man Hutchinson's yard and steal those apples. Oh, how I used to love to hear him tell those stories. Where are you headed?
That way, I guess. Hell, I don't even know where this bus goes. Maybe I'll just keep walking.
That's a beautiful lily.
It was when I first bought it.
Still beautiful.
I'm gonna walk.
It'll be here soon. You haven't even touched your apple. Don't you like apples?
Lady, what is it with you and these apples?
Well, they're good for you. My husband Herb would eat one every day. He liked them that much. Said that eating an apple every day was what kept him alive. Well, not that day.
Sorry for your loss.
Nothing's keeping you here. You can keep on moving. Beautiful morning, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just like every other morning in LA. Nobody cares about mornings here.
Mornings in LA are my favorite. You must be chilly. You need a sweater. My husband Herb used to like the coat. He was a real snowman, that one. But you need a sweater.
Ma'am, it's not that cold.
Ethel.
Ethel, I'm fine, thank you.
You know, you kind of remind me of him. You've got that little something in your eyes, don't you? I bet you've got a real mischievous side to you. Herb used to get himself in trouble all the time. I used to tell him, I'm sorry. I'm just being a little chatterbox. You have an honest face. It's just so quiet these days.
I just walked out on my girlfriend. How long were you and Herb married?
Ages, child. We were together almost 44 years before the good Lord took him away.
I can't even imagine.
It takes much patience. That's one thing I've learned.
Patience. Who's time for patience anymore? I mean, and is this bus ever gonna get here?
What, are you in a hurry to get someplace?
No. I just don't want to go back the way I came.
Well, that is something.
I gave her 3 years of my life. And for what? It's all for nothing.
It wasn't all for nothing. Things happen for a reason. Herb would have liked you sitting here talking to an old woman like you are. He was a real gentleman. Opened the doors for me, stood at the table until I sat down. Genuine love. That's what I got from him.
Yeah, well, things are different now. People love for convenience. It has no purpose. They love so they don't have to be alone.
Not like when Herb and I were young. Love was love. But relationships, they were worth fighting for.
How did you do it? How did you love the same man for over 40 years?
Well, I made him my best friend. Even on those days I did not like him. That's what love is. But what did it? The biggest thing? I let him screw me whenever he wanted. Uh-huh. Sure enough.
I was on my way home to surprise Elise, my girlfriend. I'd gotten this calla lily for her. They're her favorite flower. She'll love it. I haven't been able to spend much time with her. I'm working full-time and I attend classes at night.
Shit! Caden!
Who's Caden? Oh.
Kate! Wait! I'm sorry.
We ate dinner on that table. I didn't even know it was capable of holding anybody.
Oh, that's hard, child. Reminds me of my friend Golda. We were thick as thieves. She never wanted me to marry her, but I never understood why. She was in an abusive relationship. She was dating Chauncey, and she was too ashamed. She didn't want anyone to know, even me. Some people can deal with the pain more than they can the truth. But many years later, Herb told me she was always trying to get him alone and seduce him. But that didn't matter. Because Herb was in love with me the minute he saw me. Those brown eyes, those thick thighs, the little hat he had on his head. He was really cute.
Hey, Ethel. Golden. You looking mighty pretty today, Golden.
Hi, Chauncey. Hi, Herb.
So, Ethel, when are you gonna let me take you out?
I'm saying you two lovely ladies deserve two fine gentlemen such as ourselves, ain't that right?
That's right.
Oh, you think so?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we do.
Well, we don't date boys, do we, Ethel?
Mm-mm.
We date men. And Herb, I told you, I'm not gonna date until I'm done with school.
Ethel, it's summer. I mean, and besides, school's almost over.
Is that so?
Yeah, it is. I mean, nobody's gonna make you more happy than me.
Yeah, tell that to her daddy.
Hey, why you gotta be like that? Huh?
Herb, you have big dreams, don't you?
I'm gonna marry you someday, Ethel. I'm gonna marry you.
You should talk to her.
And say what? The cheating thing I think I could handle, but another woman? I don't even know where to begin with that.
Well, there's always going to be another woman involved somehow.
And are there even signs to look for to know that you're living with a lesbian?
Nobody said love was easy. Now, I'm not saying what she did was right. But what I am saying is that you should find out why she did it. Look, I'm just an old lady. But I've seen a lot. People do love. Perhaps not very well, but they do. Everybody wants to find love, but they just don't know where to look for it. But that doesn't mean that you should give up. I mean, it's kind of like, well, love is like apples. It may not look like anything special, but once you take that first bite, oh, you just can't get enough of it.
Yeah, sure.
Sometimes they could be a bad apple.
And what if that apple is bad?
Well, you'll never know till you try.
How do you do it?
Moving on is not about forgetting. I still find myself talking to Herb.
What do you guys talk about?
Apples. Once a week I go to the market and I buy me a bunch of apples and I put them in the fruit bowl on the kitchen table. I eat one every day. Sometimes I feel like he's right there with me while I'm having one. Sometimes I think he's going to tell me stories of old man Hutchinson's yard. I may be alone, but I'll always have my apples. And I'll always have my Herbie.
It's good.
Bus is coming. You going for a ride?
Think about a walk.
Young man, there's no right or wrong answers in life. You either choose to survive or be beaten. You will hurt again, but you'll love again too.
Thank you for the apple.
Herb would have wanted you to have it.